di-Pertuan Agong is the constitutional monarch and the head of state of Malaysia. His role is largely ceremonial, but he also holds significant responsibilities within the country's constitutional framework. Malaysia follows a unique rational monarchy system where the rulers of the 9 Malay states elect one among themselves to serve as king for a 5-year term. This system ensures all Malay rulers have an opportunity to hold the highest position in the country. The YDP's power and functions are outlined in the Federal Constitution of Malaysia, particularly in Article 32 to 40, which defines his duty, authority and limitations. Although the king is expected to act on the advice of the Prime Minister and Cabinet, there are certain situations where he exercises discretionary power, particularly in times of political instabilities. His role in government formation, legislative procedure, judiciary appointment, emergency declaration and national unity makes him a key figure in Malaysia's constitutional monarchy.
As the head of the executive branch, the YDP plays an important role in appointing the Prime Minister, which referred to the Article 43. The Constitution states that the King must appoint a Prime Minister who commands the confidence of the majority in the Dewan Rakyat, which called as a House of Representatives. In most cases, this is a straightforward, as the leader of the winning party or coalitions in a point. However, in situations where no single party holds a clear majority, as seen in the year 2022 political crisis and the year 2022 general election, the YDP has a discretionary power to determine who is the best suited to lead the government. In these cases, he may consult with a political leader, host meetings with a member of parliament, or encourage the formation of a unity government. Beyond appointing the Prime Minister, the King also appoint minister, deputy minister, and the senior government officer based on the Prime Minister's advice. Additionally, as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, he holds an ceremonial authorities over the military, symbolize his role as the protector of a national security, although the operation discussion remain with the government.
In this legislative process, the YDPA has important functions such as summoning, pro-arguing and dissolving parliament in the Article 55. He is responsible for inaugurating each parliamentary session, usually with a speech outlining the government's plan and policies. His power to dissolve parliament is typically exercised on the advice for the Prime Minister, leading to general election. However, in certain circumstances, particularly during political uncertainty, he may withhold consent for dissolution if he believes it is not in the best interest of the country. This was particularly relevant in Malaysia's recent political landscape, where the king played a crucial role in ensuring political stability. Another key legislative function of the YTPS is granting royal assent to bills in the Article 66 passed by Parliament. While the king is expected to approve bills, he withholds consent to bill automatically become law after 30 days, meaning he does not have an absolute vote. This provision ensures that Malaysia's parliamentary democracy functions efficiently while respecting the role of the monarchy.
The YDPA also play a significant role in judiciary by appointing Judge of the Federal Court, Court of Appeal and High Court refers to the Article 122B. These appointments are made based on the recommendation of Prime Minister and the Judicial Appointment Commission, ensuring the separation of power between judiciary and executive. Additionally, one of the king's most notable powers is the ability to grant pardons, reprieves, and clemency, refers to the Article 42. This power applies to the offences committed in the federal territories, while the rule of the individual state holds similar authority within their respective region. The king's pardon power has been a topic of national discussion in various high-profile cases, demonstrating his influence in the matter of justice and national reconciliation.
Another clear responsibility of the YDPA is his role in national emergency. Under Article 150, he has the authority to declare a state of emergency if the country faces threats related to national security, public order, economic stability, or other critical situation. However, such a declaration must be based on the advice of the Prime Minister and Cabinet. During an emergency, the government is empowered to suspend certain constitutional rights and implement law without parliamentary approval. A notable example of this occurred in 2021, where an emergency was declared due to the COVID-19 pandemic to enable the government to take extraordinary measures in handling the crisis. This shows how, even though the king rules is generous ceremonial, he plays an essential part in maintaining the national stability during the critical moments.
Although the young di-Pertuan Agong role is largely symbolic, he has a limited discretionary power that allows him to act independently in the specific situation. This including the appointment a prime minister when a clear majority exists, withholding consistence for the parliament dissolution, and convening the conference of the rules to discuss matters of the national importance. This discretionary power ensured that the monarchy served as a stabilizing force in the Malaysian democracy, particularly in times of political uncertainty. The young di-Pertuan Agong influence became the specific significance during the political crisis. For example, in 2020, political turmoil when the ruling coalitions collapsed and no clear successor emerging, the king held consultations with the member of parliament to determine who commanded the majority. His decision to appoint the Muhyiddin Yassin as the prime minister was a critical moment in the Malaysian political landscape. And then similarly, after the 2022 general election, when no party secured a clear majority, the young di-Pertuan Agong will play a key role in the facilitating discussions between the political leader and leading to the formation of the unique government under the Anwar Ibrahim. This event highlighted how the king role extends beyond the ceremonial duty, ensure the Malaysian democracy remained functional during the uncertainty time. In conclusion, while the young di-Pertuan Agong is primarily a symbol of national unity, his role is crucial in ensuring political stability, continuity, and constitutional governance. His responsibility in government formation, logistic process, and judiciary appointments and emergency declaration, and a political meditation make him an important figure in Malaysian constitution and monarchy. Although he generally acts on the advice of the government, his discriminatory power allow him to intervene when necessary, particularly during a political crisis. This balance between traditional and modern governance ensures that the monarchy remains relevant in Malaysian evolving democratic system.